When you think about the ways that people can screw up a claim of self-defense, people find every way
Mm-hmm.
to screw it up. There's basically 5 things you need for a valid claim of self-defense. So it's not
Okay.
rocket science. It's not 500 things. It's not 50 things. It's
Mm-hmm.
only 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I call these the 5 elements of self-defense:
Mm-hmm.
innocence, imminence, proportionality, avoidance, and reasonableness.
Mm-hmm.
Innocence meaning you didn't start the fight, which should be obvious, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you start the fight, you can't claim self-defense. Imminence meaning what you're defending yourself against is happening right now. It's not someone who punched you yesterday and now you're getting him back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not somebody who's threatening to harm you in the future, but isn't a threat right now. It has to be a threat that's occurring right now. Proportionality basically means you're not using deadly force to defend yourself unless you're facing a deadly force threat. So if someone shoves you, you can't go
Mm-hmm.
to the gun. That would be a disproportional response. Avoidance has to do with whether or not you have a legal duty to retreat
Mm-hmm.
before you can defend yourself. There's only 11 states that require that, so most states don't. And then reasonableness. Everything you perceive, you decide, you do in self-defense has to be that of a reasonable person. So it's not imaginary, it's not speculative. It's something that another reasonable person in your circumstance would share the same belief that you
Could
have.
I get an example of reasonable versus unreasonable?
Yeah. So I had a case where a woman was in the parking lot of a Walmart and she was putting her stuff in the trunk of her car. And a guy walks up and says, "Hey, do you have a light for a cigarette?" And she pulled out a gun and pointed it at him. Now, she was probably afraid this guy was going to mug her. Muggers, in fact, use this kind of approach language all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have some change? Do you have the time? Do you have a light? Because they're trying to keep your brain occupied while they close proximity
Mm-hmm.
to get close enough to hurt you or grab your purse or whatever. That's probably what she perceived was going on.
Did she
So-
shoot him?
No, she just
Okay.
pointed the gun.
Okay.
But that guy ran back into the Walmart and he called the police. Said, "There's a crazy woman in the parking lot just pointed a gun at me." The police showed up and now they have to ask the woman, "Why did you point a gun at that guy?" For her to have a reasoned response,
Mhm.
she would have had to say, "Well, I saw these things that made me think he was a deadly force threat."
Mm-hmm.
He verbally said something, he showed a weapon, some evidence to which she applied her powers of reason.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a reasonable belief. She wasn't able to say anything like that. So she got charged with a felony.
Oh, wow.